Yeah, it's weird without a bike lane.
Now, after years of road biking, I started mountain biking about a year ago, and after a few frustrating rides with my clipless pedals and carbon shoes, I got some proper flat mountain biking shoes. And I started demoing loads of bikes. And the pedals that just about every demo tour or shop uses is the composite Raceface Chester pedal. And on purpose. The Raceface Chesters have amazing reviews, consistently perform, and most importantly, they're relatively affordable in the flat pedal world, coming in only around $50, whether online or in a shop. I quickly realized that a standard flat pedal paired with real mountain biking shoes allowed me to have a more confident and less frustrating mountain biking experience, especially when things so frequently get technical on my trails, either for navigation or for just an easy jump and bail. I also noticed that pedal strikes with composite pedals were much less jarring to my whole body. In comparison to the alloy, it's almost like the composite absorbs much more of the impact, sending less to your body. Now the composite pedals are also the same color all the way through, preventing color loss in comparison to alloy, where when you scrape it, it just turns silver. Now in general, I love the 510 Freerider Pro shoes paired with the Raceface Chester pedals. It's super grippy, consistent, and confidence-inspiring. But then I saw that 1UP Components had released a composite pedal in the same price range. I knew I just had to do a $50 composite pedal shootout. Now I had spent quite a lot of time on the Raceface Chesters, and recently I've put about 100 hours on the 1UP Components pedals. Now this is by no means a long-term review, but more of an overview with my first impressions. Now first, weight. I'm not much of a weight weenie, but everyone wants to know. Chesters are listed at 340 grams, but they come in at 357. And 1UP is listed at 355 grams, and they come in at 359. 2 grams difference, 357, 359, but I like that 1UP was more accurate and honest about their measurement. Now second, platform size. They're both listed to be about 4 inches wide and 4.5 inches long. But the Raceface only truly measures about 4 inches long on the platform that your foot touches because of the weird downslope for the next side. Now as far as thickness, or the height of the pedals, the Chesters are 15 millimeters high and 1UP are 13.3 millimeters high. But if you count the pins, the Chesters are 18.4 millimeters and the 1UP are 18.5, which puts 1UP with a thinner pedal body but longer pins and a thicker body overall. Now although 1UP has a thinner construction, I think it's actually more solid because the pins go all the way through instead of having it be more of a two-piece offset sandwich construction design like Raceface, where the pins only go halfway through the pedal. Now this round could be relative to opinion, but I'm giving it to the 1UP pedals because essentially a bigger platform and longer pins equal more grip. Now what about the pins? Well, the Chesters have 8 pins on each side, 4 in the front, 4 in the back, kind of in U-shapes, and the 1UPs have 10 on each side, 4 up front, 3 in the middle, and 3 in the back, giving a much wider range of grip no matter how you position your feet on the pedals. Another round to the 1UP. Now with 1UP clearly winning on the stats, except for maybe the 2 gram weight difference, what does that translate to the trail? Well, I've ridden both separately, but I figured I'd try one side Chester and one side 1UP to see if I would even notice a difference, or even more of a difference. Now this is far from scientific, but what the heck, why not? Now, I might just have really bad foot form, but one thing I really noticed was that with 1UP having a slightly bigger platform and more pins, I felt like I didn't have to have my shoe on the whole pedal in order to feel stable and planted. I could just kind of put it there. Whereas with Raceface, because it's relatively smaller, I felt like I really had to get my foot on there in order to feel confident. Now, although that is something that I've really gotten used to, it's been quite nice to not have to worry so much about foot positioning with the 1UPs. And as far as grippiness goes, on the 1UP pedals, I definitely noticed way more grip. With a combination of the larger platform, 2 more pins, and a broader pin distribution, once you stick your foot on, you're pretty much stuck. Now, this could be a downside, and it kind of took a little bit of effort to get used to in comparison to the Raceface Chesters, especially when it comes to adjusting and shifting your foot positioning while riding. Now overall, for the $50 composite pedal shootout, I clearly think that 1UP composites come out on top. But I still really love the Raceface Chesters. They're a tried and true pedal that's consistent and performs just as well as its $100 plus counterparts. I don't think you could go wrong with either, but after owning both, if I had to spend $50 on a pedal, I would definitely recommend the One-Up Composite pedal, hands down. Now I hope this review was of some help to you, and thanks for watching. And check out my next video if you'd like a chance to win the Raceface Chesters.
Let's test it out. Test, test, test. Hey. Yeah, we are doing things.